Being a VTuber for a day if Brian's taking over speech? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I gotta get like an animatronic face cam thing going though, don't I? I still I got a extended USB cable. I gotta see about connecting up the webcam and seeing if it even works. Does USB 3.0 still have that like 4-meter limit or something like that? It's like 16.1 feet was like the limit. Past that, you need a powered USB extender. Is that still a thing? Or is that like an old USB 1 thing and I'm just rocking some old ass information from the 1920s? Could be. USB 1 was founded in 1890, you understand. We're going loud. With... Do I want the saw? I don't think the saw has any use. Oh, bring it anyway. Bring the saw. Bring the little friend, of course. Molotovs, ammo bag. I switched my deck over to Maniac. I don't know how I feel about it. It's the thing with the hysteria. It gives me a bit of a blue health bar. Seems like it's kinda okay. But it also seems like... on higher difficulties, I don't see this working. Like, it ultimately equates to about 50 damage reduction when everything is said and done. There's some perks that you can get to increase it a little bit better. And there's like, oh, you get some percentage based on hostages that you've got, up to 8 hostages or so. It's like 4% maybe. But on the higher difficulties, like one shot from anybody will just get rid of it entirely. I could double my health or armor otherwise. I don't know. There's also ex-president, which might work out okay when the armor breaks. I think that's like you get a bunch of health. Yeah, when the armor is completely destroyed and starts to regenerate, you also gain health equal to a stored health amount based on enemies killed, whether it's you or the crew. And ultimately, we store a bunch of health. We get a little bit of dodge, which is nice. A little more health. 4 health per kill. And then also killing an enemy speeds up the armory recovery time depending on how much armor I've got. More armor, less recovery speed per kill. Meaning, like, how quickly it grows, not like the delay or anything. So with the really heavy armor that I've got, it's a little bit not great. But still quite okay. I mean, it keeps you going, as long as you're fighting. As long as somebody somewhere is fighting, basically. Ex-President seems like it's an okay bet. I'm still keeping an eye out for a deck that'd be really cool for the higher difficulties for whenever I start doing Death Wish and Death Sentence and all that. Gotta find a nice one for that, because I don't think I have any at all, whatsoever. When damage over time is removed, I'll be healed for 50% of the damage over time remaining at that point? What the... Oh, okay, you pop a hip flask thing. Damage taken reduced by 75%, remaining damage applied directly. The reduced damage is applied over time. It turns me into a goddamn brewmaster monk is what this does. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Do I get a Black Ox statue? People tell you the Black Ox is no good. They're lying. They're simply wrong. They just have no awareness at all whatsoever. Black Ox is the best tank talent in all of anything ever. No alternatives. I don't think I get a Black Ox statue, though. Well, okay. I don't know, maybe. I'll turn it into a lot of damage over time. And then when damage over time is removed, I'm healed for 50% of the remaining damage over time. How does it get removed? Ah, you don't take damage for a bit. Aha. Weird. Weird. Okay. Flask a 10-second cooldown, but time remaining lessened by 1 second per enemy killed. Would be good for like a mid to long range person, not necessarily the person all up on, but... Okay. So I'm gonna keep with Maniac though, see how that goes. And I got a couple other masks on that I'm quite happy about. I got the Doge because I jumped around a lot. And I don't know when I got Rage Face, but I've got that. So there's that. I'll go with Rage Face. What a crew. Oh yeah, and I wanted to see about changing my my laser sight color. How do I go about doing that? Customize gadget. There we go. Holy shit. Wait, I can also change the flashlight? Oh my god. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and do that. What color's my flashlight? The same color pretty much? Okay, sold. I didn't know that was a thing. Awesome. I'm ready. Nothing special with this one, we just have to finish the mission off, which... not a problem at all, I think. I don't think there's even any side jobs for Slaughterhouse this week. So there's not even... I think Vlad sometimes has a side mission where he's like, oh, find the pig that's got the stuff in it, and you're like, I think you get the pig itself out? I don't know exactly. At some point he said something about that, and I just ignored it because I didn't know what he was talking about. I was playing it on very hard for the story to advance it. Rogue's character looks like such a nerd with that mask and the hair. God damn it. It's a nice fit for them. Why's my Steam flashing? What's going on with that? Steam want to update? Better not. I feel like a real jerk over here not using the kunai. Oh, you only put it on because I had it on? Ah, well. I got Rage Face on now. Now you just look like a nerd out there walking around. I feel like I should get a kunai just to... There we go. A big wad of cash. That's a bit better. I like because I don't melee like ever, pretty much. I just don't. So I never really bother with it too much. The kunai is nice because I think it's poison, so you just like stab a dude with it and they'll just like cough up and die. And I like the rifle butt because it's the fastest for just breaking windows or cases or something like that. I just pop, then it's done. It's nice for the jewelry store and all that.
Okay, the convoy is close. Get in position.
Let's go, team!
Tackle ready. I'm ready. Truck's ready. Yeah, ready.
Is everybody ready? I'll get a nice view here. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Kia. The hit icon flashing from the fire.
Hold it. To the right.
Close down on that truck.
To the left.
Get that going.
Was there just no music? What's going on? Utter chaos, supposedly.
Over there. Downstairs.
Okay, remember the plan. Extract the gold, move the gold, set the smoke screen, set the trap, escape. Let's go.
Slaughterhouse being, I think, from Payday 1.
We have it secured.
So we have to break down the door like the old school way because they didn't have like C4 as a throwable or carryable or deployable or whatever.
Get inside. Damn it. Reach for the sky.
time sealed, so blast the doors.
Hands up! No sudden movement! Dig them up! Remember, down on the ground. Hands up! No sudden movement!
There we go.
On your knees. Put your
They were
guns
having
up.
a really rough time breathing for a while.
There's a marked pig in that warehouse. It's very important to me.
Okay, so yeah, that
For, a present for Mama. Yes,
so that's Vlad talking about the marked pig. So I guess that is active currently.
grab it for me.
I assume it's a side job.
All right.
Don't know what else it'd be.
They're bringing in armored units. There's an extraction team coming for the civilians. Stay sharp.
Just under 3 minutes for the drill. Oh. And it took me way long to realize that these rollers actually work for bags. When I realized it, I felt like such an idiot. Like, of course they work. Why wouldn't they work?
It's one of those shields.
We got a fucking shield. Piece of trash shield.
Shield! The shield's
We
down.
need petrol at some point later on.
Commander, this is his op.
Got a fucking shield.
I think just 2 cans? Nipple's got some? Okay.
Here they come.
There it goes. Not that it helps me any, but... There's probably some more outside. Rogue's character. Yeah, I'll swing by for it. I'm looking for it, because I think we need 2. Or rather, we can use 2. I think... Oh, and you've got 1. Okay. I think technically you can get by with 1. You use 1 to get the choppers out of the sky.
Grab as much as you can. The rescue unit's freeing civilians right now. They're gonna
Oops.
come down harder on us if you
Well, they shouldn't be freeing civilians in my line of fire. That's not my fault. That's the police. They don't have any situational awareness. They are doing Bane Ken, also Valkyrie. Valkyrie, you also getting some of this storm? Man, it's nuts out there. 20 seconds. Bring your cop to work day. Oh.
I got the taser fucked. Hey, wake up! Yeah, I'm coming.
Get you with Inspire just shouting at people.
now boost that gold to the reddit container in the yard. Number 61.
It's like a really efficient workplace. We got people on the lines and everything. This is great. This is really good.
Goddamn smoke. Tracers down! Get the fuck down! On the ground! Shields down!
Capping people in the heel to take them out still.
Stay down!
Body expertise is ridiculous.
61 crew.
Stay still!
It was so stormy this morning you could feel it indoors, like your roof. Like your roof hits you every moment. Yeah, It gave me some tornado vibes. The Midwestern American in me was like, ah.
Helicopter will super reload our container. Gotta deal with that. The smoke looks thick enough from here. All right, choppers are bugging out.
Bulldozer taken care of! I got the shield! Lockload is taken care of!
The shield hiding in the corner. How annoying.
Took care of the fucking shield!
All right, they're retreating.
Character's so loud, Rogue. God damn it.
Take care of. We don't have long until the next assault, folks.
What the? That shield dude just vanished.
Gang, remember, boost the gold out to container 61. Check your 6.
And yeah, I didn't get very good sleep though because of the storm. It was so loud. All the windows closed and everything, but especially since we're up on the upper story, it was so loud.
They just freed another civilian. Gotta do something about it.
I was laying in bed for 9 hours, I think it was, but it feels like I only slept for 3 of them. I'm just ugh. They say some mornings are like a 2 coffee morning. This is like a 7 coffee morning, I feel like. Not very bueno.
Punk-ass shield. I took care of that bitch-ass shield.
Punk ass shield, bitch ass shield. Can this be grabbed through the fence? Ah, no. Thought of everything. I made a discovery with Shadow Raid a little while ago that the sewer, you can slide bags underneath the grates down there. You don't need a thermite all the way through, because sometimes there's 3 grates, but you can only get 2 thermites. It was always like, oh, at some point I'm at a dead end here. But no, it's not true. You can slide it under. Oh. Shadow Raid used to be the map that I farmed all the time. I don't really know why. I think because it was kind of chill. Like, once you know where all the stuff is and you get the patrols down and everything, it wasn't too bad.
That's okay. Let's get out of here over by our exit. Use the control panel.
Guess I could have gotten this going like ages ago. Oh well. Shit. I've done all I can do. Oh, shit. It kinda works. Slept very well, woke up once in the night because your roof window was open. You thought it goes wee. Then the storm kicked in, so you closed it and sleep right away. Man, jealous. And that wasn't so easy for my wife and I. Yeah, no, even if you got the window just like tilted open slightly, man, that wind would I don't know how much pressure the windows can hold before they just like blow off the hinge. I don't know. I would definitely be worried about that though, because yeah, it's quite gusty. It's saying 80 kilometers an hour gust, but man, I don't know. We had 110 a while ago, and this feels about as gusty. Maybe even more.
Sir,
Sometimes you gotta give him a little motivational slap across the face. No matter. He got fucking executed anyway. Ah, this crane is slow. Rogue is very useful. Oh, did you get into a high score, Rogue? Is that what's happening just then? Half meter of snow in northern Finland now. Rumors arriving in the south. We'll see. Is it normal for you to be getting snow at this time? I kind of thought snow would be generally just late for everybody.
The captain is here!
Uh-oh. We got Captain Nerd. How many points is Captain Winter worth, Rogue? He's coming through. Captain America, yeah. Giving him a really rough time here. Poor Wolf doesn't even have a voice line for him specifically. He's just like, oh shit.
Anyone got a medic bag?
Eh, he's out of here. He's walking out. He's got a lot of health.
I took out the shield.
Kill your friends. How do you feel about that? Not very good, huh?
Now help yourself.
Pretty scary. Welcome to October. Since 2000, weather's been warmer and warmer. So is this a little bit late for you then, generally, Ben Ken? Sounds like it might be. Or maybe you were expecting more snow. I don't know.
Great. Now we can get out of here. Get to the escape. Follow the blue containers.
Tracer's down.
We're just bunny hopping through and then dying. Aww. It looked good, Rogue. Jesus. Oh shit, I thought I had the grenade launcher out.
Stop them following. Set off the trap. We're almost finished. Get to the escape. Come on.
Pineapple surprise!
The heavy sniper I showed yesterday be good? Oh, that like 3,000 damage thing? God, maybe. Because you can also put in like AP rounds to rip through shields and walls. Probably quite good. It feels a bit weird bringing a weapon specifically for Captain Winter though. Which is why I think for the most part, like, well, I've got the grenade launcher the underbarrel grenade launcher or Molotovs or something like that. Just to take out his little buddies first, just burn them up real fast. And then he'll back off. I think that's probably the better way to do it rather than bringing a weapon specifically for him, because that heavy sniper rifle doesn't really get a whole lot of use otherwise. Like it's too powerful to waste on normal dudes. Oh, I can only take 10% of his health as damage at one time? Ah, okay. So really, no, so he's like a turret then, because turrets have something like that as well. Look at you guys getting full guns. Oh, well, okay, skins. I just got a magazine. That's also what I did. Just throw a Molotov at him. Excuse me. Wherever they sit, because they all sit up. Oh my god, my throat. They all set up like together in a circle. Ugh, breathing. Difficult. What is Steam wanting? Why is my Steam... Why are you flashing? It's flashing because the friends list is open. Yeah, okay, thanks, Steam. Well. Yeah, so turrets are like that too. They just take so much of their damage at one time, which is why the big sniper rifles ain't too hot. Though saying that, you can take off the plate of them, I think, easily. And then... the sensor multiplies the damage a ton. I forget exactly how it works. But I worked really hard to unlock that crazy sniper rifle, and it never really got any use because it turned out to be kind of mediocre. It's just like, Brooklyn 1010 reached Charon within 6 minutes on overkill or above. I think that's just a matter of have a saw and have a bit of aim. I think, which I've got half of those at least. So I'm good to go. Brooklyn 1010. Oops. Overkill. Because this is, I think there's like some dude that we're protecting, and we're shooting out from windows to take out a bunch of the oncoming forces and taking out some snipers, and we got to get through a door, I think, at some point. Maybe bring satchel charges too. Can I even use it? Don't even know if I can. Okay, maybe I can. I guess nowadays you just, the shape charges, they can always be used to blow open a door as long as you have the C4. It used to be a perk. I guess that kind of dates me, but it used to be something you had to spec into to be able to use them to blow open doors and stuff. I'll stick with ammo bag though. I like the mask. It's a nice mask. I also got this in yesterday. A very sly doggo. $471,000 experience to 544,000, but 6.2 million payout. Whoa. Mwah. I think I've also got some of those. I think those are the under community. Eh. Just a hat. It gets cold, okay? Sometimes I like just the more normal face wear. The tiara. There you go. Don't think I have the tiara assembled, but that's also in there somewhere. I got a bunch of hats, but I never bothered with them. I don't know. Classic clown mask. There is is from the event a clown mask, I think. Because they're currently doing a thing, aren't they? Maybe I have to play Anniversary like at least once for it or something. I got some clown masks. And then just the character's mask specifically. But they got also outfit, I think. A clown outfit. But I think I have to maybe do a bit of the event first, like just do any mission. Something with like specials show up and you kill the specials and then balloons appear and you take out the balloons and you get a buff. Something like that. It sounded, I don't know, kind of alright, I suppose. The objective is speed. 6 minutes we gotta get to the guy. I don't know if that's hard or not.
Okay, let's get you.
I feel like it shouldn't be. If like you know what you're supposed to do and who you're supposed to shoot. Shouldn't be too bad, I think. There's like a door that we can saw through rather than drill. It's the same thing like on the one mission where you're going up that huge apartment complex that's all destroyed and stuff. Like as long as you don't get lost and you have a saw or a C4 to blow doors open, easy peasy.
There he is.
All right. We have it.
Police are on their way. Find a sniper.
Then a sniper and then a bunch of dudes spawn.
I'm glad you showed up. As you can see, I need some help here.
Come on, let's grab these guys.
And then I think a couple more snipers show up.
They're deploying SWAT units. Get ready to face some heavy firepower.
Cover me while I open the gate.
Sudden music shift.
Police chopper en route.
Let's see those hands. Drop your weapon. Let's see those hands.
Bitch ass took care of that bitch ass shit.
It's the cops. Gang, deal with them. Protect your own. You got this. You really showed the NYPD how to dance. And I have a feeling they'll send more dancers.
Really showed them how to dance. Blew up their cars. Yes. Definitely gave them a chance to dance.
More cops are arriving.
A shield.
Drop your weapon.
Fire in the hole.
Good work, gang. But the NYPD won't give up so easily.
Looking okay out there so far.
I got the taser fucked.
Thanks. It's good to work with professionals.
Professional. shoot him, medic heals him, kill the medic. I think he got shot a second time. Just surrender, give it up. Man, I like the laser being so much brighter. I can really see it now. It was always a bit rough to see before.
Across the room into the next building. I can meet you there.
Guys, go across the roof.
Grenade! Wait till the smoke clears.
What a tricky door. Oh shit.
More enemies. I'd appreciate some help.
Thank you.
Okay, we got it secured. Piece of trash, Cloaker.
Heads up. Sniper team just set up in a nearby building.
Move!
Frack the sniper!
I killed the sniper. It's secured.
Jesus.
Alright, they're retreating!
Keep forgetting I don't have a decent secondary weapon.
Good work, fellas. You're clear. They'll be back for more, so don't mess around.
The elevator isn't working. I can't get up. Listen, I need you to find something for me up there. It's a metal briefcase that they took from me. It's very important.
Oh shit, was that in the lower thing?
You'll need to drill the gate.
I can't saw through this door. Within 6 minutes. Okay, we gotta try again. I forgot about the briefcase thing.
Now give them hell. Need to get that briefcase, remember?
Damn it, Rogue. Where do you even get the flashbang? Is that something everybody's got? Buy everything. Do why not? I'll try for shape charges too, I think.
This is personal for me, so let's stay sharp.
Since we can get into the ammo shelves on that second part, I don't think I need an ammo bag, and we've got the ammo bag asset that could help out.
Find him.
I got him! We have it secured.
The police have been alerted and are closing in. They'll leave you fight the sniper and take him out before he takes the shot.
Ah, so Winston called you. Can you help me out here?
Got the sniper. Come on!
Clock's ticking, people.
Taken care of.
They're bringing in armored units.
Yes. Armored units.
We have it secured.
I need to open this gate. Give me a minute.
Police heli coming in.
I feel like I should be able to just shoot the lock off for him. Fucking hell, package finding. Jesus, you got a good eye for that shit.
Bitch ass taser spotted.
Someone call the cops. Guys, protect your own. You really showed the NYPD how to dance, and I have a feeling they'll send more dancers.
Smoke bomb! Watch the shield! Fucking pop! Die! I took the medic out! Suck it, taser!
More cops. Give them hell.
Drop your weapon!
Anyone have a medic? Got downed.
This is our show. We're working
A rough day for the NYPD, and it'll get rougher. I'm sure they'll send more reinforcements.
bitch ass taser. Hey, Ralph! Help! Kill the bitch ass shield. Any last words?
Hands up, motherfucker! Hands up! On your knees! Hands up yourself!
The medic is dead! Suck my fat dick, Cloaker. Shield! Smoke grenade!
Thanks. It's good to work with professionals.
Watch out! We're taking care of!
Watch the taser!
Where is... yeah, ammo bag. You definitely notice ammo being a much more of a problem with other players.
On my way!
Because bots don't use ammo at all. They just don't get anything out of it. So there's always this huge stockpile of boxes for you to pick up at any time.
Let's meet in the building next door. You can probably enter from the roof.
Fuck ass Cloaker down.
Hurry, guys. Get going.
I took care of punk ass shield.
These people don't give up. Let's show them, shall we?
Drill is set. Let's see the case there. And then I'll saw the door up above. Or rather blow it open. Because it's ammo. Aha.
Sniper, moving.
Suck it, taser. Fuck off, punk ass taser.
Oh, that's Sharon.
Needs help.
Shithead's dead. Look like fucking shit. Hey, wake up!
Bullseye!
Fuck! Shield! Bitch ass shield! Hands up!
I look like his flashbang went really horribly wrong.
Sniper down! 3 points!
Over there!
Got the sniper! 3 points!
Oh shit! Damn!
Okay, I'm inside. But it seems the elevator isn't working. Listen, I need to get something important that they took from me. It's in a metal briefcase. Can you get it for me?
Tough fight, huh? Well, you came out on top, and that's the important thing. Now patch yourselves up and get back in the game. Get down that elevator shaft so you can meet up with your own.
Cool. With a good 40 seconds to spare.
All over it.
Good job.
Let's see. If you cross the street, you should be able to get out of here.
There should be an armored car with a turret coming up ahead.
Drop your weapon!
Found it.
Get down on your knees! Put your
Boys down.
Give me a medic
Don't do it, Taser. I don't think that got up there. Oops. A lot of dozers in here. There's a medic bag back a little bit that Rogue put down. If you need it. Hot tips for a newbie playing solo with Payday 2? Would be a good tip for a newbie playing solo. I think generally starting out, going stealth is easier than going loud for the most part. So take your time with the basic bank missions. Like Bane's got 3 of them. He's got one that's safety deposit boxes, one for gold, and one for cash. Probably start with those missions and get good at stealthing those, just to get a kind of feel for it. What this lead over to? Oh, just a way around all the garbage, I think. Huh.
The van should be there in a minute.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Hello, Lutheriandel. Welcome.
Bitch ass shield.
That lasted a while.
Only one for today, because this hurt even me. Beware of taking your chicken along to business meetings if she's wearing a suit. Few office managers or customers are appreciative of the unexpected hentai. D.
Oh. That's a pretty painful one. That's pretty bad. Thank you, Lithrandel. How you doing today, Lithrandel? Hope all is well. But yeah, practice the Bane bank missions on stealth.
Thank you.
And just take your time with them and just get used to how it all works, you know? Yeah, a bunch of experience for that, wasn't it? Nice. That's a lot of money, too. 6.2 million just for the contract. That's not even without any bonus loot or anything. Like, that's just what it is. It's nuts. Whoa, Rogue with 22 specials taken down. Whoa. You're subject to experience cap because low level. Yeah, overkill might be a bit a bit too much. It shouldn't be too far away though. 67? Like 70 is the final threshold. Yeah, no Hop. She's at the she's got the farm today with the animals. I think on Thursday she might be popping in at like the complete end. Only 400,000 experience. Oh hey, 40,000 extra bucks I got. Cash bonus, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 40 grand. It's okay to be jealous. Sparkle Lord, hello, hello. We have 2 achievements left now. 2. Next up, Beneath the Mountain. Secure all the loot from the vaults and also the mountaintop in the escape helicopter. I think one of the vaults is empty. We can use cameras to find out. That was, yeah, Beneath the Mountain. On any difficulty, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it on like very hard to keep it interesting. Because normal is just too babby. I can't play normal, especially with other humans. It's too quiet. Yeah, the story missions are quite okay too. You know, maybe you find a story mission that you really like and just like keep playing that map and learn it, you know. But if you can't stealth it, I highly recommend trying to stealth it, because eventually you can put on through the perk decks, you get the walk-in closet eventually, regardless of which perk deck you go for. But they all have it, and that allows you to use the armor bag equipment. So you can try to stealth the mission as far as you can, and then if it goes loud, you pop the armor bag thing. So then you still have armor. Alternatively, just, you know, put on just like kind of basic-ish armor, like maybe the heavy ballistic vest at heaviest or something like that, and just, you know, make do with that. I think a lot of people go with a lightweight ballistic vest when they stealth because it's got concealment pretty similar to just the suit, but the armor is like 3 times as high. I think for the most part, people would stealth with that. I go for this just because the 2-piece suit makes me extra quick. And for moving bags, it helps a bit. So, Beneath the Mountain, what do we got?
We've a facility in the desert called Black Ridge. There is some significant...
Oh yeah, ghost skills? Yeah, there you go. That's an alternative too.
Test of our new working relationship will combine our talents and turn this murky water money into our money. Sounds good, yeah? For sure.
Beneath the Mountain, very hard. Let me just double check real quick, make absolutely sure that it did not require any difficulty. Okay.
The cops are about to raid the safe house. Grab your weapon.
Beneath the Mountain, we'll put it on very hard. Not overkill, so there's no medics and there ought to not be any turrets going around. Well, maybe a turret, I think, toward the end. I'm not sure. Locke's missions are pretty far down the line. And do I want the saw? Fuck it, I'll keep the saw. Keep the saw. I'm bringing an ammo bag, though. I'm not bringing the trip mines. I'll be going Infamous pretty soon, so I'll be starting over with the level, so I can maybe show a little bit of how I stealth the bank missions and all that. I got them down to a bit of a science. Geez, dead drops. Let's say... a doctor bag? Kinda safe. I guess in the barracks we can put a doctor's bag. So toward the end, if we're a bit roughed up, there's a guaranteed doctor's bag up there.
Good running out of ammunition in a critical situation, friends.
And then maybe at the service elevator we can throw an ammo bag.
If you get pushed into a
I can have multiple. I don't really care about a grenade bag. You can throw one on the corner down there too. Kinda opposite ends. Yeah.
Let's get to work, you chops.
Going with the worst gun, but it's so pink. Oh my god. Well, it's not the worst gun. I kind of like the basic, because that's just the AM car, isn't it? I kind of like them because of how moddable they are. I wish more weapons had so many options for mods.
Ah, my friends. Welcome to Black Ridge. It's used for, well, for now it's holding loot of a significant value. Let's steal it.
I think this is the first mission you do for Locke.
To business.
And then you do the airplane thing,
Got a
right?
little red strobe on. Find them. They have a few little presents within. Good. Now drop the
Breaching
charges at the main door
charge.
over there.
Yeah, door's over here.
Taken care of.
There is a keycard, an arc cutter, and a small number of breaching charges that you must collect. Blasting in is crude, but it will help deflect suspicion from me.
Yoink.
Okay, good. Now please to place the charges onto the 4 locks you see there.
What a door.
Cover your ears.
Excellent.
Thanks, Rogue.
Keep the cameras away from it.
Block, say again, sorry.
For sure.
How long? 30 seconds.
Shield.
All right, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Oh, hey. I think it just broke his spine. God.
Any second.
Duke is down.
Bam.
Boom. Good. Now inside. Scope, skeet, and boom clip.
How you still breathing, man?
Don't know what the hell's happening over there. Get some fire spread. The door is open. However,
Come now. Everyone inside. Hurry.
Jason's now! Drop it now! Drop your gun! Kneel before the Duke! Drop your gun!
Motherfucking taste.
Hit it in the air! Outside! Outside!
Scared shithead. You fucking better.
can you still convert a dude if, like if I get them down to cuff themselves, you can still convert them?
Motherfucking dozer.
Kind of assumed so. Yeah, okay. Ow. Damn. Taser dozer combo.
These assholes aren't in our league. Fuck them all.
Ow. 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 Ugh. There's so many Merryweather dudes on these missions.
The door has a 2-stage security protocol. First stage
Look at
is
'em all.
using the keycard. So, if you please.
I got the bitch ass shield.
Some of these dudes, they just don't take damage.
Fuck off, punk ass taser.
My bad.
Good. Secondly, there's a security room close by. Cut through to it and approve the airlock sequence.
Hey, wake up!
Where did they hire out those guys? The annual U.S. Army bake sale and charity market? Well, I mean, there's this pretty huge drive for the army in America, in school. They're all probably just impressionable high schoolers thinking like, oh, they'll pay for my college.
Motherfucking taser. I got the taser, fuck. Fuck you, shield, fuck. Shield down! Up!
All sophomores, now you feel even more bad. Yeah, sophomores, juniors, couple freshmen here and there. Yeah.
Make sure your gang are safely gathered in the airlock. The outer door cannot close until this is so.
Goodbye, Russ. He crawls in through the vent. I don't know how he gets into the vent, but he does.
Ah, the door opens. Now, let us proceed into the inner complex with speed and violence. Now, overlooking this area, you will find the control room. From there, the vaults in this part of the facility are controlled. That would be useful, yes? Now, only one vault can be opened at a time, and not all vaults are containing the loot. I will leave it to you to figure out which is worth opening.
Drop your gun, now!
Hades, Demeter are empty. Hades and Demeter are empty.
Now, just let the time lock run down, dear friends. It'll be worth it, I promise.
Said Hades and he opened. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna go for 100% is all. It's alright. How long does it take? Just like 2 minutes or something, isn't it? It's not terribly long. Yeah, 25 seconds left. It's no problem.
Yeah, taser's dead.
Running out there with that chainsaw.
Or is that
Ah!
titanium vault opening? Maintain your efforts, friends.
We can ignore Demeter.
It's easy. Just choose a vault and press. Vaults take just a moment to open. A security measure. Security is important, you know.
Man, there's a lot of fucking dozers here.
Show no goddamn fear.
Stay still!
Well, fuck me, that was a waste of time. The vault's empty. Find the good ones, you hear?
Zeus is
The
open.
vault open and ready.
Okay, Zeus has a bunch of stuff.
Ah, there's a valuable prototype in that vault. It's in one of the crates, and not in the others. Open them to find it. The first bag. Bellissimo. Now, close to the vaults you will find a tall vertical shaft with cables. Attach the bags to the cables, and they will be lifted to me.
Poseidon is now open. It's right next to Zeus.
Fuck knows what that thing is. They say it has a curse. Makes your nose look like a dick. So why people pay crapos for it, I don't know.
Turn it back.
Nice thing about them being out there, it's nice and clean in here generally. Like, I get to play Security Officer Simulator, it's great.
Well, fucking shit. Cops shut down the vault's opening. Get it going again. And kill any fucking kettle that goes near it.
Hey, I got the bitch-ass shield.
That's it. Well done. The vault is opening again. All right, my dear friends. That's enough loot to make this op worthwhile.
And then Kronos is opening, 1 minute.
Every extra dollar, rand, and ruble strengthens our friendship, yeah? For sure. Hey, what happened? Ah, shit. Cops interrupted the vault. Get it going again and kill the fucking cops. Fuck yes, my friend. Okay, the vault is opening again. Good.
I took out the taser.
Watch out, Dozer. Dozer is dead. 12 points.
We're gonna get murdered. I got the shield.
It? Ah. Need a blowtorch. Okay.
I don't know much about fine art, but I know some po will pay through the arse for that.
I feel like I should be wearing a mask
This server has secrets.
or a face shield or
That
something.
can change the world. And all my saved games, yeah? For sure.
Killed the bitch
Is that all the loot down here then? The meter was empty. Yeah, nothing in here at all. Hey, I think we're okay down here now. Lasers everywhere. Jesus. It's a fucking rave over here. Be sure to top off on ammo and doctor kit if you need it. Yoink. Yeah. Get dabbed on, Rogue. 6 points. Oh shit.
Gentlemen, greetings. We can get better acquainted later, but I feel now would be the opportune time to, how you say, GTFO, yes? This way, my friends, with all haste. Our escape chopper is out here, but you will also see a lot of radar equipment. With this
Artifact.
follow us anywhere we could
If you
find.
can't carry much, there's the art on the far right.
We want to get
Prototype's
away
fairly
from
light too.
So these must be destroyed. I can leave that to you, yes?
Got it.
Thankfully, I have a supply of C4 right here. Almost open. Remember, you deal with the radars and I will prepare the helicopter.
Animation's so glitchy sometimes.
You do the shooting, my friends. I'll just blend in a bit with my murky uniform. But don't get me mixed up, okay? Oh, that was a bang. Most satisfying.
These bitches can't keep up with us.
That ought to teach up some manners.
We got a taser.
Okay, you earned your chance here. Don't waste it.
So, additional loot here. This is the part that I would have flubbed on. Because the first time I did this mission for the story, I was pretty thorough with it. Green crates? Okay.
Excellent. Some pies have been joyriding in this bird. Gas is empty. Can you be a good chap and hook up the fuel line?
Oh yeah. A bit of gold.
Killed the bitch-ass taser.
Looks like a last desperate attempt to clip our wings, eh? Stand firm, brave warriors.
Motherfucking dozer.
Shit, sniper.
On your feet! In the air! Feel it! Look it out!
Bitch-ass broker killed.
Move!
Nice having the helicopter down here. When I did this the first time, it was up on top of one of the big roofs up here. It kind of sucked because there's no good cover up there. Everybody everywhere can shoot you. About the container here.
Bravo! We're fueled and ready to go. Please, make your way aboard and let us get out of here. This was a fine day.
Man, gold's heavy. I can't throw that for shit. Hey, there we go. That's the one. Oh, hold F to enter. I get it. Not bad, not bad. Glad we didn't do that on overkill though. Man, there is a shitload of murky water there. That would have sucked on overkill. Because then I think on overkill also they got the turrets that are out in the belt too. Yeah, we got the achievement. Yeah, it gave it to us before extraction. So, all good. I think that just leaves one more to get. Concealment weapon mod. Oh. Wouldn't know, already have it. Yeah, well. Nope. New masks and patterns. Oh. Oh gosh, I'm so tired. I'm gonna have to take a coffee break soon. The Grinch, though, stealing Christmas, all additional loot on overkill and above. So I'm thinking it'll give us the achievement mid-mission like it's been doing. So we'll know when we've got it, basically. I think there was a safe that Rogue and I had missed previously. Not sure. The saw, I'm pretty sure I don't. Fuck it, I'll bring it anyway. Pretty sure I don't need it. Hey, concussion grenade. That's what Rogue's been throwing around all the time. What about the Ace of Spades? Do you got that one? Or maybe the javelin? The javelin, I think, was really powerful. Like, if you take off a bulldozer's face shield and you whip a javelin at her face, it'll take them out. Like, even a skulldozer and stuff like that. Pretty fucking strong. I like the Molotovs though. Nice field of fire. So good. Speaking of field of fire. What I want... Ah, yes, that's right. I wanted to grab this guy at some point. Enemies are marked take additional damage when further than 10 meters, and they also stay marked for twice as long, which is a really nice one for stealthing. Shaves you a little bit of drama. Yeah, I'll save up for that. Although, honestly, I'm going to be going Infamous here soon-ish, so... What, stealing Christmas, was it? Yeah, stealing Christmas, overkill or above.
Someone tip the cops off about suspicious activity at this.
My brother-in-law, that useless piece of trash, was transporting something.
Ah, cool mask. Mwah. What do I want on? Wheeler dealer, maybe? Or maybe... Oh, I can't change character while in lobby. Fine. I was gonna switch to Jimmy. Yeah, I gotta look through the masks and see which ones I'd like. At some point I want to get one of the night vision ones. Like Cloaker's on. Murky Station within 7 minutes of starting it? That sounds tough as fuck. But it'd be kinda cool to have a night vision mask. For those extended cook-off runs, you know? I don't know. I'm not sure when I'd ever use it. Would be interested to try. And then there's a second one somewhere too, but I have no idea what it is. It's actually got like visibly night vision on it. There you go. That's my mood currently. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm glad I don't have a webcam on. Oh shit. Christmas masks for a Christmas job, damn it, have some style. Do I mean, I got Rudolph. I think that's the only Christmas mask I've got currently. That's it, that's all. I don't even know if I can buy a different one. Probably event, right? It's all Halloween stuff. All Halloween stuff, it turns out. Rad, is this Christmas? Is this Christmas? I got a new VR set for Christmas, maybe, and I'm wearing it. Okay. Settled. Rogue, do you not have a Christmas mask? Oops. I'm pulling up your FBI files right now, Rogue. Oh no, that's mine. Never mind. Oh. The dude from Crash Bandicoot? God, I have no idea. Maybe? They've got a lot of weird mixes in this game. Oh my gosh. Can't stop yawning over here. I am sorry. Gonna be quite the chill stream at this rate. Just the sounds of people burning to death and some sort of drum and bass type song, maybe at some point. There, I even got some a Christmas sweater on for you. Rogue's got nothing. What? How do you not have any Christmas masks, Rogue? God, do you even play, what are you, Infamous 1? Oh, jeez, get a load of this guy over here, Hippie Hippo. Infamous 1 scrub over here. God. Doesn't even have a Christmas mask. There you go. Yeah, fine. Yeah, fine. Start the goddamn heist.
Flags.
Good to go.
And got drunk. What a mess. The cops got suspicious of the drunk Santa and apprehended him. You'll need to free him and ask him if he remembers what boxes he put the coke in.
With the chain whip. Something different. I'll give it a go.
Fucking move it. Down.
Get down.
Find him. Move it.
On the ground. Get down. Get the fuck down. Search the place.
She's gonna get sawed to death, though.
Brother-in-law first.
If I lose this scope, it's gonna fuck up my Christmas budget.
There's also a package here, apparently. Ma'am? Ma'am, don't flinch, okay? Ah, she flinched.
Down harder on us if you
It's not my fault.
No!
We got any other ATMs? There should be quite a few here.
The drill is working.
Okay, find Santa and
God, it spends its ammo so fast, this thing. It's insane. So difficult just to get, like, one shot off, you know? Why are there two tasers up here?
Taser's taken care of.
Just checking. While it's, like, actually somewhat kind of sort of clear, see if there's anything on the roof at all. I think there probably isn't.
let's free Santa Claus.
Seems okay. Do you need the DLCs to play with others on a DLC map or just the host? I think... I might be wrong. I think just the host needs the DLC, though. Fuck, no.
You've got to free Vlad's brother-in-law first.
He's fucking asleep? Wake him up! Don't shoot the tree! It's an endangered species!
Why are you shooting the tree?
My
Come
favorite
on.
leg.
It's in the jewelry store.
Yeah, no, I'm in the jewelry store.
Got some precious stones for me.
I'm already on that.
Stay down! Don't move!
Look out, taser.
Drop your weapon! Don't shoot! Get down on your knees! Put your cuffs on! Bulldoze is taken care of!
I like Duke's voice. Very authoritative. I would put my cuffs on for Duke.
Taser's taken care of.
Rogue's got an ATM. Ugh. Don't even see where Rogue is right now. Ah, over there. Okay.
Get the jewelry box.
And then I can use an ammo bag to get my saws back. If we get the necklace, I think we can actually set the tree to be a proper drop-off point and we don't have to guard the bags.
Now decorate the tree with these fine things.
There we go. Yeah.
No, I do. We're making good progress, so get cracking.
Smash that asshole when he wakes up.
Fight down. The cops are throwing in another gear. Heavy units moving in.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's my side. And I don't mean shoot.
This is convenient.
Check this shoe store stock in the computer.
Holy shit, the Grinch already? Jesus. Alright, that's already that. We got it. Fast as hell. Jesus. I'm out.
Snipers are inbound. You better look in the boxes, guys.
We have to find it.
Yoink. Oh, my ass.
Now put it in the tree. Said I took thrashing. Wake him up.
Here's the wine. But don't start drinking. It's enough with one drunk Santa.
Oh, yummy. Oh. Give me one of those nut corners. I'm a big fan of those. Nut corners. And maybe some of those croissants with nougat in it.
Get that tree out. You need to blow the glass roof off the mall. Just light a flare and then wait for Bile. He'll be
Yeah. Fucking hell. I hate the rooftop, man. The rooftop sucks.
flare is lit. Great job, guys. Now just wait for Bile.
It's just every angle possible and like 53 snipers. We got Captain Nerd as well. Not sure exactly where he is. I don't think he's on my side.
30 seconds, guys. Better prepare the welcoming party.
think he's on the roof. Is that possible?
weren't expecting that for goddamn sure. Still, you only won the battle, not the war. Back to the plan, guys.
Ah, over here. Okay, this entrance. Gotcha. I forget there's 2 entrances to this place. I crash them all the time, you understand.
Gear up. We got a badass police force coming in.
Let's see those hands. Stop right there.
Doing some sick grinds.
Shields down.
That was an ollie into a grind, and then a heel toes manual. Big combos. Me too, me too.
Plant that C4 around the glass dome. C4 is gonna explode now. Get out of the way.
Okay, we need to leave this little bitty out.
Plant wants the Christmas tree. Violet's on his way now. Toys down.
Whoa! A shot field laser!
Yep. Look, who needs a dodge stat? I just physically dodge the bullets. I'm so quick, I am wind. I have become vitality. Yeah, there you go. Jesus.
It's a nice tree, and we will take it. Don't damage it.
Yeah, I'm coming. I took care of punk-ass shield.
Tree is leaving. Get sent aboard.
Chains and frying pans and shit.
I'm hungry, but hey, I have food in my beard. Bulldoze taken care of! Time to adjourn.
And off we go, my friends.
How you like this? Incoming!
Very quick, this one. Went quite well. Good job, everybody. Also, cop versus cop, apparently we've done. Another 6.2 million contract. Man. Not bad at all. And I believe that's all 20 of the achievements that I needed. Holy shit, look at that suppressor. Damn. How come you get an 80,000 cash bonus? I only get 40. The fuck? It's always such a slap in the face though. It's like, hey, cash bonus, like $4. Alright. So what is next? Consulting the GitHub document that you can also access with the spoiler command, or no, secret command. Not the spoiler command. That's a different one. I did the piano thing to arrange the what's-it that I used to project the images, translate them, to tell me what achievements I needed. So we've got that. Display them, enter, use a medallion to enter coffers, piano, the achievements, like, is that it? Because then it goes on to talk about the code wheels and what the letters translate to. Oh, I see. I'm missing there's this little section here underneath 57. Complete White House on Overkill or higher mission is normal. Once in the bunker, cut left and see painting. Requirements will glow gold, remove painting. Host will receive C4. And then that's where I go and I see 4 levers and a wheel. Outer wheel is a riddle, inner one provides a way to answer.